Glory be to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Barakathu Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekah Kodash. Give double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to our sincere brothers pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives week in and week out. Shalom to our sincere brothers and sincere sisters trying their fucking best to serve. All it is to serve the Lord Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai. All it is to serve the Lord. Yahweh Shai is about to jack up this fucking place. Fed up of this place now. Listen, devil. Don't put the blame on me. And when I say me, I'm talking on behalf of my own brothers and sisters also. Don't put the blame on us. Listen, Proverbs chapter 6, verse 17 to 19. 7 things hated of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. These 6 things doth the Lord, our power, and his name is Yahweh, and his beloved son is Yahweh Shai, who is coming back soon to fuck up this place. Fuck it up! These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Discord is strife and contention. We are not here to cause any strife or any contention. All we're doing is we want to serve the Lord Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. That's all we want to do. Our Lord is going to jack this place up. And we can't wait. Brothers and sisters, keep on praying as if the Lord is coming tomorrow morning. Don't put the blame on us. You hear? You're going to pay for what you're saying. You're going to be paying for what you're pushing. Yes? You're going to be paying for all injustice. Eh? And all we're doing is reading out of the holy book, the holy scriptures.
people are hospitalized here in the UK than with Delta, a small percentage of a large number of infections could still mean a significant number of hospitalizations.
Okay, that's a good, complete, comprehensive picture. Just one small detail. The reported number of infections running something like 90,000, maybe 100,000 a day, but you've just said that you think actually that probably means that the actual level of infections is much higher. We're being told that, for example, it could be as high as 300,000. What is the multiple to which you're working right now? If the official figure that we're seeing is 90,000, what do you really think it is?
Well, so let's to be clear about this. You said reported number of infections about 90,000, not infections, that's case numbers. And the difference between a case and an infection is cases are a subset of infections. That's where someone was feeling unwell, They've got a test, and it's been confirmed. So the 90,000, by the way, isn't just Omicron. That is Delta, still predominantly Delta, and with about a significant degree of that being Omicron. But infections, what we already know, perhaps I can better explain with Delta because we've got much more data on that. Typically, the case numbers represent around a fifth or a quarter of total infections at any one time. And so with Omicron, we know that the cases that we're getting, the confirmed cases, it will be a subset of total infections. But because of the speed at which it's growing, doubling every 2 to 3 days, is likely to be an even smaller proportion, the cases of total infections. So it's hard to say with any kind of certainty what's the total number of infections, but we know from all this data that they are growing significantly in the community. So, for example, we know from a test called S-gene target failure, which is basically a proxy test for Omicron. It's a lot quicker doing that than the sequencing. We know that it's currently running at around 60% of all cases, all new cases in England overall.
Okay, so in fact, we could be seeing a level of Omicron infection which is more than 5 times the case numbers that we're seeing reported. Let me ask you about another specific issue. What do we know about the proportion of people who remain unvaccinated?
Well, we know, first of all, in terms of numbers, about 88% of the population over the age of 12 have taken at least one vaccine, and 80% have taken 2. Over half the people of adults are now boosted. So that's really good in terms of great set of numbers, especially the boosters, the biggest booster program in Europe. There's about, let's say, around 10% of the population that remain unvaccinated. And we know in hospital, when you look at hospitalizations, they make up a disproportionate amount of those that are severely ill. In fact, if we look at those that are the most ill in hospital, needing the most care and attention, around 9 out of 10 of them are unvaccinated. And if I can say, Trevor, because this is a really important issue, that people have had over a year, almost a year now, to get vaccinated. There's still 10% of our population that have chosen, for whatever reason, not to get vaccinated.
We're talking about 5 million adults plus.
Yeah, 5 million plus. And I just cannot emphasize enough the impact that they are having on the rest of society. They must really think about the damage they are doing to society by they take up hospital beds that could have been used for someone with maybe a heart problem or maybe someone who's waiting for an elective surgery. But instead of protecting themselves and protecting their community, they choose not to get vaccinated. They are really having a damaging impact. And I just can't stress enough, please do come forward and get vaccinated. It's a really positive thing to do, not just for yourself, for your loved ones, but for your community too.
I've dwelt at some length on the numbers because this is at the heart